Hi, I'm Crystal, and I'm finally done with this quilt. My frosted hugs and I have had some issues. Issues that had me shelving this quilt top and putting it in timeout as I kept making silly mistakes. Now, if you have sewn 60-degree triangles before, then this quilt is easy. There's only one section you have to pay attention to, and that is the fat quarter cutting diagram. This pattern leaves no room for error, and I messed up an embarrassing number of times, a whole lot more than I would like to admit, which luckily, thank God, I had a lot of spare fat quarters around. I used a couple shades of blue from Kona Cottons, and I don't have the color names as these were purchased several years ago, but it is the blue bundle and also a navy background. I will be creating a jumbo twin size quilt measuring at 69.3 inches by 84 inches. Frosted Hug is a free quilt pattern that is available in 3 quilt sizes, twin, queen, and king, as we are working with a jumbo quilt block. For the twin size, you'll need 6 fat quarters and 5.5 yards of background. You'll also need to print out the templates for this pattern. You'll for sure need at least 2 of the templates, which are the half diamond and the 12.5-inch half triangle, unless you are comfortable with using the 60 and 30-degree lines on your standard ruler. You can also use a 60-degree triangle ruler, however, they won't have that large half triangle or the half diamond markings. What I like to do is use the cardboard backing on layer cake bundles. I'll trace the shape out, then cut it, and use it like a quilt ruler. However, do be very careful as you can easily cut yourself. So take your time. But moving forward with the background fabric, pause the video and refer to the notepad. It is a lot and I'm afraid I will mess it up since this quilt and I have had some issues. And of course, all of this is written down within the pattern. Then here is a diagram on how to cut your fat quarter. It may seem silly not to cut all of, let's say, one shape out and then the other. However, if you do that, you will not have enough fabric, especially if you have large salvages. There is no room for error, and this diagram is also in the free PDF pattern for a reference. But moving forward, let's go ahead and get to the fun part. And first, you're going to select one print and one background 60-degree 2.5-inch half diamond and sew them together with a 1/4-inch seam allowance, leaving you with a 60-degree 2.5-inch diamond. And you'll repeat this to create a total of 4 matching units. Then you're going to take those 4 half diamonds and one 60-degree 2.5-inch diamond in the same print, and then select one background 60-degree 4.5-inch diamond and form this block below. You'll first sew the half diamonds together, then you'll sew the print 60-degree 2.5-inch diamond to the left half diamond unit, followed by sewing the right half diamond unit to the 60-degree 4.5-inch diamond. And then all you have to do is sew those 2 units together. Lastly, you'll then take 2 background 60-degree 6.5-inch triangles and sew them to the left and right sides of that diamond, and you have now created a wedge. You'll repeat all of this until you have 3 matching wedges. And with those 3 matching wedges, form this block below and then sew them together to complete a half hexagon. You'll then repeat all of this until you have a total of 21 half hexagons. Then with all of the blocks that you have made, place your half hexagon blocks side by side, rotating every other one around. And then at the beginning and end of your row, add the background 60-degree 12.5-inch half triangles to square your quilt up. In the video, mine is smaller on camera so that way it fits on the screen. However, you will sew 3 half hexes per row and then create a total of 7 rows. And then as always, you'll sew the blocks together to form rows, and then lastly, sew the rows together to complete your quilt top. And here's what my quilt top looks like all completed. For the backing, I am using a Disney Frozen print with Olaf, and I probably bought this when Frozen came out, so that's how old this is. But for the thread choice, I then selected glide threads in the color titanium. And here's what my quilt looks like all completed. I am so relieved that this quilt is finally done and I can share it with you all. And for my long arm quilters, I did select a graffiti quilt pattern by Carly Porter, which I will link down below in the video's description. Now don't forget there is that free PDF pattern available in 3 quilt sizes, twin, queen, and king. The link is down below in the video's description. And I do hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial. If you could please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can be notified for your next amazing quilt project.